Imagine yourself in this scenario. You have just been asked by your management to lead and manage a Sarbanes Oxley project. Do you know enough about the topic? And do you know how to get started? Hi, my name is Ralph Kleem. I want to share with you some information and knowledge that will be of value to you. I am the author of several books on project management with Auerbach, CRC Press, the Project Management Institute, and Gower. Some of these books have been published in multiple languages. I have over 30 years of experience leading and managing some of the toughest business management and information technology projects one could imagine, including Sarbanes Oxley projects. What follows are some insights that will enhance your knowledge and expertise that you can apply when leading and managing projects and programs. If you have a need for more information, I will provide you with a link to obtain additional material on this topic. Now let's get started. Sarbanes-Oxley, known in some circles as Sarbox or SOX, is a law that was passed to address the financial reporting abuses of the 1990s. The list of companies involved in the scandals was endless, but here are a few well-known areas. Adelphia Communications, Arthur Andersen, Rite Aid, Enron, Tyco, WorldCom, Global Crossing, Bank of America, and Goldman Sachs. Referred to as SOX from this point onward during this short presentation, SOX is a law that requires public companies to prepare and maintain documentation of financial reporting processes, create internal controls, and evaluate and correct control deficiencies. Companies that fail to take compliance seriously should also consider its applicability for three basic reasons: fines, penalties, and fear. The fines and penalties are steep, and the fear is great. But there is also another reason why companies should consider being SOX compliant. The value of the stock can decline overnight by as much as 40 to 50%. Formerly called the Public Company Accounting Reform and Investor Protection Act of 2002, the law has several sections to it. The focus in this presentation is Section 404, which is a report on the state of financial controls in the annual report. SOX projects have three fundamental goals to achieve: identify weak points or risk in the internal control process, determine steps, actions, or measures to mitigate risk, and assure key financial data and information are accurate and accessible. To achieve the goals, SOX projects have 5 phases to complete. These are: Phase 1, determining the scope of work by performing a business risk assessment on the financial statement. Phase 2, identifying and documenting key controls for relevant processes. Phase 3, evaluating the control design. Phase 4, validating and testing operations and controls. And Phase 5, assessing and certifying controls. SOX projects are one of those rare projects that have a large, diverse group of stakeholders. The Chief Executive Officer, or CEO, and the Chief Financial Officer, or CFO, are two primary stakeholders because they must certify to the effectiveness of financial controls. There are several broad categories of stakeholders to include shareholders, management, audit committee, board of directors, employees. Other categories of stakeholders are contractors, consultants, and external auditors. SOX projects require performing 6 critical actions to ensure compliance is successful by a specific date. These actions are providing a vision, managing requirements, developing a meaningful schedule, communicating, defining roles and responsibilities, and collecting data, information, and documentation. Here is the minimum that you need to know from this video. SOX addresses compliance with financial reporting laws. Lack of compliance has severe consequences. Section 404 of the law is absolutely critical for compliance. Project managers must concern themselves about SOX. SOX projects focus on financial weak points, mitigation strategies, and information accuracy. And three key stakeholders are external auditors, the Chief Executive Officer, and the Chief Financial Officer. For additional information on this topic, you can go to Amazon.com and in the search field type Clean/Sarbanes.